I don't know. This stuff is just, I mean, the guy who sold it to me, he said it's good stuff, but I don't know. He's just out behind the dumpster. It's kind of weird.
You know, it's probably okay, honestly. It's, you know, probably fine.
I don't know. I mean,
no,
fermented it
no,
in a
What are
dumpster.
you guys doing?
I'm putting apple juice in my eggnog.
What
Yeah,
is he
this
doing
is water.
here? What is he doing here?
We're gonna talk about the movie.
No, you're not. Because you know why? Because every time he comes over here and you guys do this little movie thing that you do, you end up drinking and swearing. Not to mention, the movies you guys watch are just, I don't even know. You guys realize you have, like, a limited number of years to live, and you're just, like, filling up hours watching, I don't even know what you're watching.
No, Joe doesn't do anything that stuff.
Hey.
Joe's just a little angel.
Shut the fuck up, Alex.
Joe!
What?
Don't censor swearing.
That's
You're
not-
a baby.
It's not a bad word.
You're a bad parent, just like every parent in this movie.
Son of a. Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to the Film Illiterates Christmas Special. Today we got everything from eggnog to a Christmas tree to a roaring fire.
As always, I'm Alex.
I'm Joe.
And I'm not involved in this.
This week, we have a very, very special Christmas movie lined up for you.
We watched Rare Exports.
So many naked Santas.
Oikea joulupukki oli vähän erilainen. Kokispukki on vaan hämäystä.
No jostain satukirjasta.
Tää ei.
Mikä tää on?
Todiste siitä, että jotkut sadusta on totta.
No, mitä tässä pitää sitten näkyä?
Oikea joulupukki. Se antaa tuhmille rissua niin, että henki lähtee ja veri vaan roiskuu. Edes luurakkoja ei jää jäljellä.
Rare Exports is about a young boy who discovers who Santa really is when an old, creepy, nude, gingerbread-munching psycho wanders into his father's wolf trap. This film, it's really interesting. It's a Finnish movie, I believe, made a few years back. I remember when it first came out, I was watching trailers for it.
Yeah.
We have Santa Claus.
I thought it was just gonna be over the top, cheesy, just like a pretty stupid movie. One that you'd laugh at just how awful and bad it was.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be.
Santa is going to find out who's naughty or nice.
I think one of the things that lended itself really well to the cinematography was just the location that they were shooting in. They were shooting up like way up in the mountains, so it's really, the scenery is gorgeous.
Beautiful. Just
Yeah.
all the snow and the trees, and it's really shot out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it really is.
That stunning cinematography was kind of surprising to me because, as we said, it's kind of a schlocky movie, but it's shot like any other mainstream movie.
Like an adventure film. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That surprised me as well too, because I've seen movies that are done by like more major studios that weren't shot as well as this was.
Yeah. The film also plays with expectations a lot because the film is R-rated, but they hint at more violence than actually is in the film. For instance, so the whole story revolves around this father and son, and they find a creepy old dude who just kind of wanders onto their property and falls into a wolf trap, and they think he's dead from being impaled by the spikes.
Yeah.
So they drag him into their barn or whatever it is, their butcher shop, I think it is.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of scenes where they're walking up to him and they're kind of leaning in real close, and you're wondering what's going to happen. And sometimes they hit you with a jump scare, sometimes they don't. It's the creepy old monster guy that essentially eats children.
How was he eats children?
You see the pictures at the beginning? The kid was like flipping all through all those books from the library. I guess all Finland has, apparently, is books on killer Santa Claus. So Alex,
Yes.
are you afraid of Santa?
I think I might be after this movie.
This movie takes a really interesting take of Santa Claus.
It really does. Because, I mean, Western culture's idea of Santa Claus is kind of like St. Nicholas. Big, jolly old man that gives kids presents and slides down your chimney and eats all the cookies. But they also had Krampus, which was like the evil Santa Claus. And if any were kids were like bad or they misbehaved, he'd come in and like punish them. The Santa Claus that you meet in the midway beginning of the movie, that's not Santa Claus.
No.
That's his elf.
I felt like this movie pulled a lot of the things we associate with Santa Claus together into their own story. Because in their story, again, Santa Claus is a giant, child-beating monster.
Yeah.
But they explain the Santa Claus look because his elves are little guys with the beards.
Yeah.
They explain the sack of toys, which isn't a sack of toys. He shoves his naughty children into his sack so he can kidnap them.
This must mean that every single child in that village is naughty.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
all of them get kidnapped. Every single child in the village gets kidnapped. There's not one virtuous child among them.
They're all bad.
It's a horror film, it's a comedy, it's a lighthearted Christmas romp.
Definitely.
It's a bizarre... They play with tone a lot in this movie, but you never feel like it's taking itself too seriously.
It's really good that it does that because it's if it took itself way too seriously, it definitely would not be as enjoyable of a movie. If it tried to be like a really dark movie, it would not have been interesting.
They knew just how completely over the top this thing was, and they just rolled with it and filmed it straight. So you have this gorgeous, like, well-produced film with just this absurd concept that's just like, you can't even handle it at the end.
The entire final act of this movie, just watching no other better way to say this, a herd of naked old guys running through the snow.
I mean, I'm just thinking of all these poor older actors naked in the snow running around. And I just feel like this is an HR case.
Filmmakers are like, we just need to sign this contract here. All right, are you over 70 years old? Okay, yep. Are you willing to run naked through the snow? Yep.
All while chasing a small child.
Why not?
After herding all the naked, running Santa Claus elves into...
I can't believe the words that are coming out of your mouth right now, but it happens in the movie.
Yeah, it does. After herding them all into a reindeer enclosure, they come up with a brilliant idea.
Because it just goes to show the true meaning of Christmas is slavery.
It's a lot of fun. It's bizarre. It's crazy. It's over the top. I love stuff like this. I love B movies. I love Christmas movies. I love comedic horror movies.
Yeah.
And this film has a little bit of everything in it, so it's probably one I'll have to check out next year again and see if I love it just as much. But it is a lot of fun.
Yeah. For me, this was the first time I'd seen it, so I didn't really know what to expect. I knew it was going to be kind of over the top, but I didn't expect it to be this much fun to watch. Honestly, I really liked it.
I'm very, very ashamed and humiliated because normally, you know, I like the finer arts of cinema, but I really like this movie a lot.
I know we said we weren't gonna do this, but kind of, got in the season.
Alex, Alex, you shouldn't have. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, hold on. I know.
Oh,
Merry Christmas, Alex.
thank you.
Oh my gosh! What is it? Oh, Night of the Hunter. Black Narcissus. Solaris and Repo Man. Oh, it's a Christmas Criterion miracle.
Some of the best in there, yeah.
Alex, you shouldn't have. It must have cost you a fortune.
The f is this?
You got Alex a present, but you didn't get me a present.
Katy. I got you the best present of all.
Thank you, dear. This really is what Christmas is all about, you know.
Merry Christmas.